Hello, my name is Miles, and I'd like to chat a bit about a movie I recently saw called The Informant. The trailer looked funny. I'm always up for a good laugh. So off to the theater I went. Ooh, big mistake. I thought I'd been in the theater for about 3 hours. I looked down at my watch, and it had only been 24 minutes. About 60 minutes into this film, I thought I'd slipped into a coma. By the end of the movie, the usher had to check to see if I was still alive. Matt Damon is an excellent actor. As always, he did a great job in the lead role. The problem with this story, it just wasn't interesting. My major complaint with this movie is that I was tricked by clever movie marketers. If you watch the trailer for this movie, it looks like it's going to be a big-time laugh fest. Unfortunately, it turned out to be a gigantic snooze fest. The first time someone in my audience laughed was 1 hour and 15 minutes into the movie. This film was 108 minutes of a fairly boring middle-aged guy in a suit telling lies. It was like paying to watch C-SPAN. Also, for some unknown reason, Matt Damon's character constantly tells us his thoughts in a distracting voiceover throughout the entire picture. Kind of like Malcolm in the Middle, without the humor. It was very strange. His thoughts are always unusual observations that are completely unrelated to the story. For example, he's babbling on and on to some FBI agents. All of a sudden, we hear his voiceover saying, "In Japan, businessmen get little girls' panties out of vending machines." What? Huh? Thanks for that random thought, strange Matt Damon character. Don't see The Informant unless you're having trouble falling asleep. The CIA should make terrorist prisoners watch this movie a couple of times. Detainees will beg for mercy to turn the movie off and will divulge all of their secrets. Now for the rating. Miles gives The Informant 1.5 leaves of catnip out of 4, which is actually an extremely generous rating, only because Miles is a big fan of Matt Damon, who did a great job with a dull role. If you are still tempted to see The Informant, remember, an old Chinese proverb says, "Man who spend lot of money on theater ticket to see bad movie, regret it all weekend."